Hi, I just wanted to share something that happened the other day, and it was pretty amazing that God did. And it starts off with Ariel. Ariel loves Tyler's bus driver. She makes it a point every day to go and say hi to her, and the bus driver loves her, and she always calls her princess, and she usually comments on her outfit or her hair, and she loves her hair. And anyways, the other day Ariel was wearing these cute little, I don't know, blue jeans with really cute pockets, and they had flowers on them and stuff like that. And she's like, the bus driver's like, oh wow, I really want that outfit. Can I borrow that outfit for my motorcycle? I want to ride my motorcycle and wear that outfit. And as soon as she said motorcycle, something popped into my head. A leather jacket that we have. Now, this leather jacket Dennis found in a factory that he was cleaning out. He got us a whole bunch of printers and computers, and we got a brand new microwave and a whole bunch of other stuff when he cleaned up this factory. He was entitled. They said, take whatever you want. And sitting there was this stack of brand new motorcycle leathers, and I mean a brand new leather coat with tags and everything, chaps, leather vests, and they all had like these really pretty roses on them. I'll show you the rose. These are the chaps. So this is the rose. It's like got embossed suede rose into it. So that's the chaps. So anyways, I really think anything of it, but I'm like, okay, God wants her to have that coat. Now I got to convince Dennis to let her have that coat. So that night I said, Dennis, you're probably going to be mad, but God wants Lisa to have that leather coat. And not only did he say no, he said, hell no. So I was like, oh, great. Now she can't have it and there's nothing I can do. So the next day I just kept praying to God. I'm like, God, please soften his heart. Just let him realize that it's just a nice thing to do and it's what you want him to do, and just please let him do it. Well, Dennis had a pretty bad day, and when he came home, he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm waiting for Tyler to get off the bus. And he's like, well, are you going to give her that thing? And I'm like, I didn't know that I could. And he's like, well, where is it? And I said, it's in the closet hanging up. He's like, well, go get it. And I'm like, okay, she'll be here any minute. So it fit me, but I wasn't sure if it was going to fit her. And when she pulled up, I had it in my hand, and I said, we're probably like the same size, right? And she's like, no, I'm bigger than you. I said, no, height-wise. I said, we're probably like the same height. And she said, yeah, I think so. I said, well, I don't know if you believe in God or how you feel about God. I don't know any of that. I just know that God wants you to have this leather coat. And she's like, well, I have a motorcycle, so it'd actually be perfect. And she's like, are you sure it's going to fit? And I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to fit. I said, I think it's going to fit. And she tried it on and it fit. And she's like, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want it because it fits you? And I'm like, I'm not going to disobey God. I said, I want you to have it. He wants you to have it. Just take it. And she gave me a big hug and she said, thank you. And she was just so happy. Well, I knew God had told me that the roses meant something. The leather coat had roses, just like I just showed you on the chaps. And he wouldn't tell me. I just thought, well, maybe it's her favorite flower, or a family member's favorite flower or something. But I knew the roses meant something. Well, the next day, she pulls up to pick up Tyler. And she's like, thank you so much for giving me that coat. And I'm like, I didn't give you anything. I didn't give you anything. And I looked at her and I said, what do the roses mean? And she starts to get tears in her eyes. And she's like, I can't believe you're going to ask me that. And I'm like, well, he won't tell me. I was like, I don't know what the roses mean. And she's like, started to like cry, and I'm like, you're gonna make me cry. She's like, you're gonna make me cry. And she pointed behind her. She said, I just told him, meaning the bus monitor. She's like, I just told him what it meant. And I'm like, okay, just tell me. And she's like, I was talking to my brother last night and told him how he gave me the coat and how it had these really pretty roses on it. And he goes, Lisa, the roses, Mom. And she just lost it, I guess. Her mother always wore a rose pin on her shirt. Not only loved them so much that she wore that rose pin every day, her license plate had 2 roses on the back of it. And she explained to me that she lost her mom and her dad within a year. And it's just a really hard time of the year with Mother's Day just passing. And she said her birthday's coming up, and she used to have to call her father and be like, Dad, what's today? It's my birthday. Did you forget? And it's just a really hard time of the year. And I said, oh my gosh, this is a gift to show you that God cares about you and to let you know. And she was crying. She was crying so bad. And I didn't really know what to do, but it was a happy tears. And it's just incredible that God would just choose me and use me to do something like that, because I don't know how she felt about God. I don't even know if she believed in God, but when something like that happens, I really would hope that somebody would start to believe in God. And I haven't been pulled to yet, but I'm going to tell her about my church that is pretty much right around the corner, and hopefully she'll come. I mean, it's a great church and I love the people there, and it's so laid back. I can go dressed like this and it's not a big deal. My pastor wears jeans. It's such a great place. But I just wanted to share what God also did for me. I was getting ready for church that morning, and I wanted to wear like a nice shirt. Just felt like wearing a nice shirt. And I'm like, I don't have any nice jackets. All I have is like hoodies, and I'm going to be 36 years old. I need like a mom jacket. Like I need something other than hoodies. And I told my friend, I said I was going to tell her about the leather jackets testimony and everything. And I just got done telling her about the testimony. She was in tears. She was just shocked. And she's in tears, and she goes, all of a sudden she says, I have jackets for you in my car. And I'm like, what? I said, I just thought in my head this morning, it was just a thought in my head that I needed new coats, like mom coats to wear to at least to church and stuff. And she's like, well, these are nice coats. These are mom coats. And I just want to show you, this is what the Lord will do when you obey. This nice leather coat right here. I got this one. And she gave me this one too. And it still has the tag on it, as you can see. And these were exactly what I was thinking in mind to get. I was actually going to come home from church and tell Dennis that I need to go get some coats. I need some coats. And I didn't even have to. I didn't have to say anything. God just gave them to me. So I just wanted to share that, because God is amazing. We serve a living God, and I am honored and privileged to serve him every day and to be able to bring people to him. There's no greater high than that. Like, to know that these people are going to live a happy, fulfilled life because I had part in introducing God to them. I can't explain the joy that gives me, and the joy that I have because I have God in my life. I mean, I couldn't be happier. Yeah, there are days that I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do the mom thing. I don't want to do nothing. But I'm human, and God knows I'm human, and I have the same problems everybody else has. And God knew the mess I was in when he chose me. And God's light shines the brightest through cracked pots. If you're perfect, there's no light that can shine through you. But if you're broken, God can use you, and he can shine his light through you and show the world that this place is not dark. Like I said before, it's not dark. There's so much light in this world. If everybody would just shine it, it'd just be amazing. And I just had to share that with you. And I just want to say, have a wonderful day. God bless you all.